Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with episode 8 of my Ultimate Alchemy exam. And I had to set my smeltery back up because, what was it I needed? I remember off the top of my head what it was that I had to have it for. But now I'm kind of playing around with making new alloys. And somewhere in here there's going to be some Yellorium showing up. Oh, I needed molten glass for these things here. The crystal clusters. You make them in the time machine, bucket of liquid glass, which can only be made in a smeltery. And redstone or whatever material would go into them. Redstone, coal, iron, emerald, diamond, lapis. So I made the ones that I actually have easy access to. It's kind of weird having easier access to emerald than it is to lapis, honestly. And we are making fluid yellorium. Because I would like to get into big reactors eventually. So, and this is about the only way to make the yellorium fluid is in the smeltery. So there is no induction smelter recipe. I was a bit sad about that one, but you're mixing literally liquid glowstone and lava, so, but not the glowstone slush. You have to make the glowstone in this thing, magmatic crucible or magma crucible. Yeah, a little bit of a pain there. That's going to take a while to finish, isn't it? Let's see. Did kind of up my power gen a little bit. Got 7 furnace generators, max speed upgraded, so that's 1400 RF right there per tick. And we're only burning through like 780-ish at most. I think I've seen it spike to 800 a couple times. But that's this entire system here I had set up running. Well, as best as it can. These things are going to... Oh, yeah. I already did speed augment them. Oops. Yeah, they need to be further augmented. These ones here, these are my compressed gravel and compressed sand setups here. This is my compressed cobblestone, or double compressed, turning into obsidian. This is my iron, glass, and bricks, smoothstone, and charcoal. And my coal coke production is actually going really excellent, which is good because you burn through graphite electrodes so flippin' fast that I think this is the only thing I'm going to be using the coal coke for. Right now is making electrodes. Yeah, there's already down to 22%. I think I cooked like a stack and a half of stuff in there. Oop. Did not mean to double click. But we do have some yellorium now. So, yellorium graphite, which is smelted coal or charcoal. Easy enough. That'll make the fuel reactor rods. Control rod requires reactor casing, which is iron, graphite bars, and then the casing core, which is iron, gold, graphite, redstone. So actually not much of a problem as it sits. And then the reactor controller requires a diamond or a sun crystal. Go ahead and get one of those going. There you go. And I guess grab me like a couple stacks of that. Oh, I have my made a ring of magnetization from Botania. This makes harvesting certain things faster, well, easier anyway. The sugarcane is a big example of that. And I finally got my hands on industrial hemp. Supposed to be like a 5% drop chance. This is, well, I've been harvesting stuff, but I've got like 4 red orchids in the time it took me to get one industrial hemp. There we go. Another 45 of these. Oh, you're done? You're done. Cool. All right, get in there. And put that away too. So, and I'm playing around with this stuff a bit. I did get an area set up to start Thaumcraft in, but I need to progress a lot further in Botania before I can get into Thaumcraft. And see if I'm going to go reactors, I'm going to have to automate this, so... It's going to take a lot of power, though. Excuse me, to automate reactors. And the main thing is you have to make lava one way or the other. What are we doing here? Oh, 2 more intervals. Nice. And you're actually almost... Almost full grown here, aren't you? Yeah, that's going to take a long time sitting here with an acceleration wand. There it goes. There's my wonderful Botania stuff. We are full up on mana, and I went ahead and made myself a runic altar. Although, why? It explains last time I did a Living Wood Harvest, I was one short. I thought it flew off the edge, but no, it was on the altar. So there is one thing I want to make. That is the Rune of Irony. Custom item added for this pack. Now, can I have one of you? And I got my wand. Okay. $16 iron. I just saw there was a mess of iron on there. I didn't bother checking to see. And I didn't bother checking or counting. Is what it was. There is our Rune of Irony, which, with Cloud, 2 Mundane Rings, and Water Bucket, equals the Rune of Tragedy. Rune of Tragedy, you can turn into the Rune of Comedy in a time machine, which then you can use to make Vapor of Levity with, which I'm not sure what I want to use that for. I could have sworn there was another use for the Rune of Comedy besides just the Vapor. But, you know, it's a thing, so it can go in there for now. Tell you what, here. Let's go ahead and make some more mana steel up while we're at it. I accidentally ran my tree farm out of saplings. I had it set up to auto-export over here. 112 stacks. 20 stacks of apples. And, yeah, I do need that buffer chest that I had over here. Oops. Well, the eventual plan is to actually have, like, a refined storage interface or something over here. And then we'll take care of it that way. But, yeah, that's, not something I have set up quite yet. What the hell's that noise about? I swear there's like a mechanical user or something underneath the end portal. Just occasionally right-clicking. Oh, my sound engine quit. Yeah, I should be hearing that. But I'm not. So it means this thing just bugged out then, I guess. Oh well. This is working great. I did get my second coke oven set up. And it is actually underneath here. And I was right. It's basically twice as fast to make coal from charcoal and whatnot as these things produce coal coke. And where did I leave my pass-through down? This is my dirt machine, by the way. So this thing is constantly producing gravel, and it's shunting gravel into the fermenter and the carpenter. Fermenter is getting water from an aqueous accumulator right here, and mulch from the system here, which is why I have another barrel connector here. And all it's doing is just pulling mulch out and putting it into the carpenter here, you know, via filter. So easy as can be there. Liquid dirt goes into the still, is turned into water of life. Or liquid dirt, sorry. Actually, I know it is water of life, isn't it? No, this is the water of life. Water of life gets turned into liquid dirt. Liquid dirt gets combined with gravel into dirt. Once it reaches 50 millibuckets, it spools up. And boom. And it's not the fastest setup, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, I'm back up to 15 stacks of dirt already, so it ain't gotta be that fast. It's just gotta do its job. Alright. 51 stacks of sand, not bad. And I got some random things over here because I set the priorities higher on the, I did do that one, okay. On the drawer, or the drawer, the storage bus there. External storage. Wow, I am just like naming all the mods I'm not using, aren't I? And, let's see. Let's get this put away here. Not sure what I'm going to use these for. I just made them because I wanted something to do, I think. They do produce light, though. And they are kind of cool looking. I'll tell you what. Do we have any chests left? We do, and hey, look, it's no longer Christmas. Or no longer the Christmas season or whatever. Yep, way to go, Minecraft. Thanks for dating my content. No, actually, I have no idea what to do now. By rights, I should progress through Britannia. So, how bad is it going to be to make a wireless, like, crafting grid? One of these. Let's go ahead and favorite that. Let's go ahead and... What are we missing? A lot. So I need improved processors, okay. And what else was missing? Oh, the machine frame thing. Okay. Machine casing. So we can have... Oh, I've got an extra crafting grid in there. Or an extra grid in there that I made. Oh, it's right, because I was going to make a pattern grid too. Whoops. But there's that. And one of those. Actually, wireless is right where I wanted to be. Because I would like to make one of these. Wireless transmitter must be placed on a cable. Actually, I think I could probably get away with placing it. Yeah, right. And now we take this guy. Right click on there. I'm going to have to charge it up. No, that's my extruder. That's my infuser. But it is linked to my controller, which is rather nice. So, there we go. Right now it's got a range of 16 blocks, however. So how about we look up range? As in range upgrades, which needs a lot of ender pearls. I need like 12 ender pearls. I've got 10. Not really ideal, honestly. Get those smelting up. I mean, look at that flow of items, though. And it was actually enough that it was overwhelming the interface. I just went ahead and made 3 speed upgrades and a stack upgrade. Kind of, sort of, where all my my improved circuits went. Do we actually have any of the blank... We do. We got... I accidentally shift-clicked as well. 29 blank upgrades. So, range upgrade. Well, I got 3. Range of 40 blocks now. Here? Good. Nope, not here. Okay, so basically... yeah, it's not going to reach far enough anyway. Dang it. Because I need to be... that point to be within 16 blocks, like here where I'm going to be working, and... yeah, not happening. So... let's go ahead and do a thing, though. Give me a user. Now I want to make another one of these, so I need a clock. And, no, not the user, the wand. Thank you. And you're on fastest already, okay. Nope. There we go. Let's see. I think it's activate item block. Let's see. Left, upper left slot only. Use item unblock. Use item. I should see like the energy bouncing every once in a while if this is actually working. Like you can see there, the energy is actually like bouncing. Right now, it's not. Entity, generic click. Place block, no, it's not going to work. Use item unblock though. Oh, wait a second, the water's... Yep, there it goes. Power's bouncing. All right, awesome. So this one here is going to be at least accelerated a bit. So I should hopefully get some more intervals out of it. Hopefully, soon. All right, but what I need is the Terrestrial Agglomeration plate. And I'm going to need, I think it's a total of like 8 blocks of lapis to do this, plus all these runes. Actually, let's focus on the lapis next. That might be our best bet. I'm going to need, I think it's 3 alchemical imbuers. So let's make 2 more of those, and we'll make Constantin gears. Oils. 2 of you, and then I'm also going to need some fractionating stills, which is going to actually require nickel dust. And some gold gears. Go ahead and get some extras here, I think. And then just pulverized nickel. Just grab 4 for now. Don't really see myself needing a whole lot more than 4 of these. At least in the short term. So. Yeah, that's a pretty good flow of items there. All right. Done? Okay, cool. I got one that's hardened here, which I don't think I need to worry about. We'll just make like 4 of those then. All right. Now I'm going to also need some water, which I've actually got some over here. I've got this wonderful aqueous accumulator right here. Problem is I ran out of sides in these blocks here, and I don't have access to the ender fluid conduits. So, heck, let's see. Let's go down this rabbit hole again, shall we? The last stage is actually going to also be... It is the fluid transposer too, isn't it? Dang it. Why can't you guys copy all my settings over? All right, so, you know what? You can go here. Please tell me you're... Ah, you are. Stop, 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 stop. Extract. Frick. Yeah, I can just always make another reservoir in the future if I want. Oh, you need power too. I think I was using the enhanced ones over here, right? Are those regulars? I think actually those might be regular ones. Yeah, they're just regular. Okay. These ones. Yeah, let's be a lesson to you, though. If you're going to place down a thermal machine where there's a place with existing pipes already... Dang it. Oh, of course you did that. Of course you went out to the fluid one first. There you go. All right. That is now full of water of life. Yay. All right, so you're going to be down, and then you'll be input on the left. So our lapis then is going to be Essence of True Blue, which is a fractionating still. And an alchemical imbuer. Okay. So fractionating still, go here. Input, export. Imbuer, don't you dare. You stop that. Okay, you're going to need pulverized gold. I'll burn that bridge when I come to it. Do you, fractioning still, imbuer, fractionating still. That way. Not inputting this time, though. Overly friendly conduiting. Alright. So royal blue was the imbuer, which is very blue, which is a fractionating still of blue, which is a fractionating still of mildly blue. Why would you do that? And it occurs to me I may not have made enough. Alright, so we were at what? Mildly blue? Mildly blue comes from alchemical imbuer of water and blue dye of some flavor. Okay. And you're going to be export. You will be import, export, import, export, import, export. Import, probably in the back as well, and export. And you will be good to go there. And you're going to need water and items. So let's go ahead and make your back input. Get all those things filled up there. So you need basically lapis. And you are going to need pulverized gold. Because of course it's got to be pulverized. So how am I going to work this now? These are basically the only fluid conduits I actually have access to. You know what? We're going to make a yet a wrench if I can. I mean, I should be able to. Connect. You didn't go into anything else, did you? Just here? I didn't. Crap, I did. Okay. Stop. Break that. Pop you back down. You are no longer going in there. Your fluids will be coming from the bottom. I just don't like how blue is for fluid and items in these. Well, I guess green is items only. Yeah, that'd be the way to go, wouldn't it? Alright, can I get a pulverizer now? Pull together. There we go. And I'm out of machine case, or machine frames. Right, you are there. Right, so we'll just do here. That way you have power. And then conduit again. You will be extract always active on green. You will be insert. Because you here, your extract on brown, right? Let's make your back an input. Let's make the bottom. And then that'll be there. Filter. Oh, one of these will work. I don't know why, but I'm starting to get advancements for things. It's kind of weird, honestly. Insert on brown. Right now it's got empty whitelist, so nothing's going to go in there. But something did. Stop. Supposed to respect an empty whitelist. Nothing goes in. Right, so you should start pulverizing gold. It should start going into this imbuer. Awesome. Now this is going to need basically similar treatment with lapis. Yeah, no. I'm going to need another filter now, aren't I? I did make myself some advanced and some limited item filters, which might come in handy in the future. So I'm pretty sure they will. That's why I went ahead and bothered making them. Insert lapis for now. And then we're also going to have to do something about this fluid transposer too, because it needs polished diorite, of all things. Insert brown, no extract. So, unfortunately, I did burn up all my lapis. So, to jumpstart this, I am going to have to give it some blue floral powder. One should do, actually. Did I not put my mortar and pestle in there, too? Oh. Failure. That was a failure to plan now, wasn't it? Kind of like this whole setup. I changed things over like 3 o'clock in the morning, so... Yeah, not my greatest idea, but, you know, insomnia, can't sleep, do what you can. And odds are you're going to do it poorly. And wake up in the morning and be like, what the hell was I thinking? Alright, so this should get this system kicked off. Are you seriously... Slightly blue goes into a fractioning still, right? No, slightly blue goes into an alchemical imbuer with more lapis. I skipped a step. Okay, so need another imbuer. I do have one out here. I think it's already upgraded though, isn't it? No, I did not. Cool. There. And here, to avoid any issues, we're going to do that. And you're going to go here. You are also going to be export at the top, import in the back. Power. Item. Fluid. You are no longer going to be handling fluids, though. And now I need another reservoir. Really? No servos? There's that, and there's that. Now your input is going to be on the bottom, not the... Oh no, you need to stay green in the back, right? Let's go ahead and toss you back in there. Let's go get another blue flower petal. And we'll drop this into here. Boom. It's going to go into the fractionating still now. Move it over to here. Essence of blue. Down to here. No. Very blue. Where did I... Variably goes to the alchemical imbuer. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a pain now, isn't it? And then this makes royal blue. Royal blue. Actually, still into true blue. Okay, so I just had those two machines mixed up then. There's our wonderful essence of royal blue. And now we have to fix a few things, right? Oh, that's right, because of the thing here, right? And you will insert on green, no extract. And that'll, the gold will go into there now. Okay, cool. Royal blue turns into true blue, which goes into the fluid transposer, except for it's not. Oh, yeah, that would do it. That would do it. I just added a step in there somewhere. Yep, and now I just need some diorite. I sworn I had some left. I do. Why wasn't it showing up? Polished diorite times 12. Now, diorite is this fun little recipe here. If I use quartz, then quartz and cobblestone, I get 2 per, but quartz is a pain. And there is an item conduit to the back of you. Go ahead and set that to insert. Give me another filter. Certain machines were a bit smarter about what they could filter, then it would make things easier. Honestly, though, if I can keep certain things in stock at the same time as well, then wouldn't be an issue, because as long as there's still an item of a certain type in here, I'm going to have to keep polished diorite in my drawers to have this setup work. Barrels. Polished diorite in my barrels. Actually, that should do fine now. Oh no, I have to set that to insert on brown, not green. Green is for gold only. Now we should see, yep, there we go. There's polished diorite coming in. As long as I can keep some like polished diorite in here, I wouldn't have to filter it. I don't have the polished diorite automated yet. And same with this, with the lapis, which is filling up here. So let's go ahead and do... Oh, I didn't hook the water back up to you, did I? No, I didn't. I mean, I put the conduit down. But because of how the conduits work, they didn't actually connect, just to avoid any spillages. Why is there a gold... Why is gold in the... Alright, I'm confused. Oh, okay. That explains that one. Okay, so you're inserting on the bottom. You are extracting on... Okay. Make you blue and blue. There we go, because it was linked up to the same color that was pulling the dirt out and dropping it into the conveyor as well. How close everything was. So, yeah, I should have a little bit extra pulverized gold in my system right about now. Uh, 44. Okay, problem solved. Good thing I was paying attention to what was going on in the conveyor belt. That's another thing, too, is you can kind of keep an eye on things, make sure they're running like they're supposed to. And now... Why are you full of water? Knock that crap off. That's still... Viewer. There we go. Nah, crisis is averted as well now. Alright. So, should have a little bit of lapis. It's not going to be enough by any stretch of the imagination. So maybe we should start working on getting some crafters up and going too. So I'm going to need a pattern grid. Pattern grid's going to require one of these, which... Missing the housing? Yeah. Or the frame, or the casing. And make a couple of those, I guess. Grid. Pattern grid. Make some patterns. Click you over to how I usually prefer you. Only craftables. And let's go ahead and make sure to sort by ID. Thank you. Now, crafter. Refined storage crafter. I'm actually missing advanced processors. Oh, hell. I'm going to have to figure out how to automate this. Do I seriously? No, I have a chisel in here. See? Got two of them. That's going to be a nuisance. There's ways to deal with it. I can set up a tier 1 crafter to take care of it, actually. So, I mean, it's not a huge deal. Slightly annoying. Let's see what we got. Advanced processors. Because I only made 8 of them the first time, so I'm actually kind of surprised it lasted as long as they did. And in you go. Yeah, let's just go ahead and drop that off into there for now. And with all this. I probably don't need those either. Or that. Cool. Gold's caught up. That's doing its job. So another one of the things I did is I actually made a bit of a basement down here. And this is where I'm going to start putting my crafters, I think. Okay, here's my other coke oven. I mean, it's let up down here mainly just so it's not like wandering around a cave. Not like mob spawn. Yeah, at least the stuff, you know, it cools fairly quickly. Let's try making a crafter again now. That's the crafter manager, which I will need eventually, but not quite yet. All right, now, patterns. You're going to learn how to make crafters. You are going to learn how to make machine casings. And you're going to learn how to make destruction cores. And, you know, construction cores. I figure that'll be a good start for now. Because you're just going to go right here. Right? No. You're all going to be facing this way anyway, so. There we go. So I should be able to, hopefully, as long as I have enough of certain raw materials, go through now and just be like, hey, can I get a crafter, please? I am missing quartz enriched iron. Okay. That's one thing I was worried about. Vaguely. It's not hard to make. would be nice to have some on hand. And Induction Smelter. You and you. Now, that's going to be stage 2 of automating everything, is starting to make the different alloys. That's an idea. Induction Smelter. This would be a good thing to learn how to make. Especially like the machine frames, honestly. That'll be 7 recipes there. Go with like 8. That should be 9 recipes now, which is all the more each crafter can hold. Now we can do speed upgrades and everything else in there to speed up the crafters, but I'm not going to worry about that too much so I can start auto-crafting those. Oh, yeah, I didn't grab the... I don't have this auto-importing to my system quite yet, so... Actually, can I make 2? Sure, there we go. And now it's going to take a little bit. I mean, it's not terribly slow, but it's not instantaneous as I like. One of the reasons I love Reborn Storage is because I tend to go stupidly overpowered with it. And then I'm also going to need to make a bunch of crafters to tie to actual individual machines, but before I do that, Crafter Manager might not be a bad idea. I think that's actually going to require 2 more of these. Missing advanced processors. Missing 3. Right then. See? Fizzle me. And then smooth stone? Sure, why not? At least they don't require diamonds. Alright. Hey, there's 3 now. So it was cooking up a couple more, but don't care. About 34 more. Because I know I'm still at least 1 short right now. Go check on our ender pearls. Let's see how this is doing over here now. 2. And these have produced 1. And they were already partially started whenever the this one on the end here basically restarted after I harvested it, so definitely faster, so good sign. All right. And now let's see, what do we do with a drunken sailor? No, afters. There you go. So I need a crafter manager, which is going to be pretty easy. I have like just 2 of these, so I have 1 in backstock anyway. Fluid grid, crafting monitor, crafter manager. Here we go. And I love the blue coloration from the custom resources that Temma put in here. And hey, here we go. This Conduit Connector, but crafter. Regular old-fashioned crafters. Can I just have one of you? Oh, kill him, Smalls. Why you gotta do this to me? Alright, give me 1 more of these now. Go. Some of these, and let's get a few recipes made up, I guess. We're gonna switch over to processing mode. And actually, one of the things I kind of want to make is a conduit binder recipe. Right, and then all 3 processors. The cooked versions, right? The cooked. You become that. You become that, and you do that. Because we're going to go over here and put this on one of our redstone furnaces. You, on the other hand, you're going to have to face down. There you go. You can go there. Go find storage conduit, because I've got conduits running behind everything here. I'll just run along here, I guess. Yep. And I have an interface right here I can tie into the system with. So now I should be able to see how to make those 4 things. Here we go. And display only craftables. Like, say, if I pull that out, you can see there, it's like, hey, you know, craft these. So now we're going to take it out of processing mode and be like, hey, you can make that. You can make that. And you can make this. And these will go into just generic crafter here. Yeah, we don't have reborn in here, do we? No, unfortunately not. That's a shame. I've already messed with the pack enough. I don't think I should add anything else to it, but it is tempting. Anything in here? Okay, cool. So now we can see, like, this is a redstone furnace. These are the 4 recipes it has, so on and so forth. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. I've got a lot of stuff to set up here. One of which is get some more smelting recipes set up. You can stack crafters onto each other, and it'll just basically 9, 18, 27, so on and so forth recipes. Thing is, it's just the try to cook 2 different things at once. Then I should probably want 2 different furnaces anyway. And then these induction smelters, I don't know. Might as well have extras, honestly. I'm just very, like, hemming and hawing over everything right now. These will be for custom alloys like bronze and probably Invar. I don't think I need to have stupid amounts of Invar. I don't think. Might change in the future. But especially going with refined storage, I'm going to have more induction smelters over here running full-time, and all they're going to be doing is producing things like silver and the quartz-enriched iron and gold and, well, something else I did a lot of. I remember off the top of my head, like lead. But I'll go ahead and start getting that set up off camera here. And let's see. I think if there's anything else really. Lapis is going to take a bit to be able to make that terrestrial agglomeration plate. They need 5 blocks of lapis, I think, in the ground. And then I need 3 more to make the actual plate itself. And right now I am sitting at 0, because it's pulled all the lapis I just made and put it back into the system. The system over here. Actually, right here. So. And it's not even good about splitting it up. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying this series, and until the next episode, I'm signing out. Have fun.